Fumble that!
Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Clock taking the snap at 1. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get
Charlie, you should be in there, bro. Especially now that he just lost.
I got to, bro. Bro. I missed the playoffs last season, bro. I can't miss it again. And I'm about to beat Atlanta. That's another division. Yeah, he's another division.
No.
Atlanta in the NFC, ain't they?
In the NFC, yeah.
Nah, but it's still, listen, still an NFC win.
Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Hey, I'm about to play fucking Panthers. I'm lining his up. I'm telling you, I'm lining him up. I played him a couple times. I already know I play. I'm gonna line him up.
Double plus, big time play.
On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs.
Oh, this nigga.
J.K. Dobbins going
fucking Washington, dog. Me and this old head nigga be going at it.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And I think that one might
have
have been
personal speed
intercepted,
on
but
him.
he will
That's
be
just
ruled
ridiculous.
out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback gets outside of the pocket.
Oh, hell no. This nigga Josh just beat the Vikings 56 to 3.
Not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Beat the Texans. That nigga was easy.
Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
13 yards remaining on second down. Throwing is Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And I have to think that the Ravens are going to continue to find ways to get J.K. Dobbins the ball, and even more in the passing game this year. Just 18 catches as a rookie a year ago. Would not be surprised to see that number at least double in 2021.
Mike 45. Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the run.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Already a pair of third-down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third-down try.
Check Mike 45. Here we go, here we go.
Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been
Bet, me talking about I win, I'm in. Bet, set my feet in. Good night. Good night.
Very strong drive as a response.
Good night. Right.
Brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Hey, middle. 45, 45. Mike 45.
Watch the pass, watch the pass.
From the 22, Jackson. Flush to his right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL.
Oh, fucking stink that
make
hoe.
quick decisions and have quick releases.
I'm gonna be a real nigga and do one last call for the Falcons.
I guess you can't
That's
really
it,
call
man.
anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase them.
Wait, you ain't gonna fuck. Load this shit up.
On second down, Gordon wants
Fumble!
and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. He
Ooh,
got half of what he needed there.
don't hit him like that.
Second time, bro.
2 more.
What we did to you, Vinny?
That's the second time, bro. He need a fumble.
Check Mike 39. No gain on this defense, no gain. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Here's Locke.
Yeah, good shot.
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Adafe
Ooh, that's a
in
good
there
ass
to
sack.
record the second sack of his young NFL career.
I mean, you better get right, man, because the way Jamar looking, man, I'm gonna get another free win today. 4-0 Steelers, man.
He's still there.
All right.
Taken at the 15.
Oh my God! If he would have got that
A
block.
nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take
I
over.
really want to play this Steelers shit, yo.
Money man Dwayne, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
That man right,
It hasn't
bro.
gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal. And a good catch there by Mark Andrews. And many think that paired with Lamar Jackson, they may be the best quarterback-tight end combo this side of Mahomes and Kelsey.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, down at the 31.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Report. Check. 45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic.
Jackson now.
They not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Oh my fuck.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
That nigga Lamar finna die, isn't he?
No.
45. Mike, 45. Got you back.
Here's Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yo.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh,
looking for
Oh my fuck, Lamar!
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but
Damn.
I didn't know he was gonna cork that bitch like that.
That nigga look like he just flicked that hoe.
That nigga Lamar let that bitch rip. Nigga Lamar let that whole rip right there, bro.
But still trailing, it's 7-3.
That's crazy.
So from an offensive perspective, at least
That
able to
nigga
get
Lamar
on the
let that
board
bitch
here right
go.
in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Hey, check Mike 39.
Back to throw. Lock. Open man. He completes it to Judy. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Lock going to throw. Open man handler. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week.
Yo, there's hella members in this 24-hour league, but half these niggas be
your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win, and it'll be a key to this game as well. Didn't get it done there.
Buying time to his left. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I'm gonna wait a little bit for this nigga tomorrow. That's it. I'm just doing right, nigga. Hey, free win, man. Alright, man. Got that field goal. Let me catch up. Instead of get a pick like that.
Just his second incompletion so far.
Who's his quarterback?
I think he'll take 80%. There's no doubt that
Drew Rock, okay.
Hey, you gotta get these boys right. I don't know why niggas be complaining.
Okay, Broncos, okay. Tell you what, niggas need to throw that fucking trade on these niggas where they get them fast ass up. Right? I like the fucking hair.
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
Got him.
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
To the house, Vinny. To the house.
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
Go tell that nigga put Teddy in.
Nigga ain't gonna be able to do no cross the field. What the fuck?
That makes the lead 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
That nigga tripping, Joel.
And here comes a
He's not thinking correctly.
Football!
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted.
Bro, how hard do I gotta hit him, bro?
That nigga look like
How hard do I gotta hit him, cuz? I'm whacking this nigga, Joel.
Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Locks throw into the hands of Fan. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Kill him. Ooh.
I tried to. I tried to.
It did that stupid. Oh, hey,
God, why be trying to hood?
What? Well, I ain't gonna lie, my Steelers defense looking crazy, nigga. Got 3 X factors
there, boy.
Got 3 X factors, nigga. Go ahead, make it do your thing, man. We need some backup D tackles, though. That boy to it. I need something. Fuck. Corners. Yeah.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're
Bless
exactly
you.
right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Any day. 47.
From the 41, Jackson. Looking left side.
Why did he go that way?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Like, nigga, go forward.
Exactly, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Catch the ball and cut up. Like, nigga.
Difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. He tried to work his way back to his left.
Like, let me just do some free training with Dwayne and
What?
Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop
You ain't get it?
short of the line to
Oh my
gain.
god.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
take, man, what you doing? You better not kick. You're kicking it, Vinny?
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken.
Vinny, I was about to
It's
say,
taken by
my
the kicking
nigga,
team.
inches? You telling me you can't get an
So
inch?
2 remaining as they burn one here in this third
Come
quarter.
on, nigga, you could get an inch, nigga. Lamar could get an inch, nigga. Nigga, I'll run spread and I'll
So
scramble on this stupid
territory,
ass.
they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They're going for it with Dobbins.
JK.
Will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Oh,
In
ran
the
up
first
there.
half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack
Who,
of
me?
production,
Good
they still
run.
have the
Hell
lead.
yeah, that's a good
Well,
run.
I give him the real look.
They could actually get
Stop
production
it.
from their lead horse.
That's a good run. That's a good
This
run.
offense
You feel me?
Flush to his right. And this will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And Marquise Brown is definitely a guy who can take the top off of a defense and make the big catches downfield. Also known as Hollywood, now in his 3rd season from Oklahoma, wants to make more catches like the one we just saw there, the routine variety.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard
Check
line.
45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. Let's go.
Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, man. You know what to hit a nigga with, Vinny. Oh, okay, never mind. You ain't gonna hit him in the high note.
To throw is Jackson.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This
The
week
nigga in the
he's
middle of the
down
field was
50%.
open. It was that fucking damn shits
We're
went
used to
away.
seeing a
Dog.
drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not
That
going to
should be
hold
enough
that
on
number,
this stuff.
not in this league.
God damn, bro. What the
That just
fuck?
tells me that the
How does it
defense
keep going
is
by that
actually taking
fast?
game film
I gotta
as they
change
get
Damn.
his shit, bro.
and try and chip away at his timing.
I gotta change his abilities, bro. He's supposed to have the
Excuses,
ability
you
where
have
it
to
goes
figure this
slow.
run has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
Like,
It's one of those
fuck.
situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare
That
yourself
nigga
against.
50 clean,
It's just a
nigga.
whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
Nifty move.
Oh, my ass.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's
Oh, hell
inside
no.
the 30.
You better not.
45 yards now.
I was about to say, you better not.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
You better not even think he was gonna run over
Times
to the
this game
house.
is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
It was just just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Learn how to audible.
Gets it to Gordon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Yeah, look out there. Oh, it's a linebacker. Is that a linebacker?
No, bruh. Fucking AP. Aski, I don't know how the fuck that's even possible, bro.
Wow, they're just burning that nigga like, how the fuck you get Aski, Vinny?
He was a free agent.
Dude, that'd be the first nigga motherfuckers gonna pick.
Fuck! I even run committed and everything. So if he would have threw that bitch, I would have been fucked. Now I'm gonna stop it though.
Definitely. Listen, man, it's that clock. It's the score. Ooh.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Practicing my own plays.
Duvernay gonna
Tell you,
sit
that's what I
in the
need.
end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
I gotta learn the throws that this nigga can't make, man.
And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Bruh, I gotta cut this stream, bro. This shit just